going. Holy Spirit.
Hey everyone! So today I have a special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Eli, her wonderful husband.
Yes. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Alyssa. I am a certified Christian coach and I help women uncover and get rid of their toxic mental blocks so they can live the life that God has for them. So today we're going to be talking about healthy communication, how faith and inner work, focusing on yourself as an individual, helps your relationship. So as you guys all know who have been following along with me this month, I have been doing the Your Story Power Challenge. And this is day 23. I've been doing, So I've been doing prompts every single day and it has been challenging. I've been having to get more vulnerable, share my beliefs and things like that. And today I wanted to dive a little deeper into faith and soul work, like the benefits of it. So let's get right into it. Okay, so when it comes to faith and soul work, okay, you focusing on yourself as an individual, like you're having that faith component, you're praying, you're fasting, you're worshiping, you're reading the Bible, but then also the inner work is really partnering with God for strategy concerning your soul, like the things that you are dealing with, the thoughts that you have that nobody else knows, okay? Doing that on an individual level makes a difference when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to healthy communication.
Yes, it does.
So, babe,
boy.
when it comes to those moments where we were not like having faith and doing inner work, what did our communication look like?
It was it was pretty bad. There was a lot of misunderstandings, talking over one another, sometimes just hearing the incorrect words altogether, not truly taking the time to hear each other out, listen. Kind of conversations just getting cut short, very bluntly.
Yes. And one of my favorite things to say during that time period was, we're on the same team. I am your teammate, right? Because instead of like communicating in a healthy way, we became like, I guess, opponents of each other. Like we were warring with each other instead of trying to have a partnership and communicate in a healthy way. But when we started doing faith and inner work individually, it really helped us together. So when it comes to things like, I know I have dealt with perfectionism, my type A ways, and I had to deal with myself on that. Otherwise, I would be putting those expectations on him. And that's a lot, y'all. So I had to deal with myself and it really helped us. So in terms of actually having faith and doing the inner work, how has that changed our communication? What does that look like?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It is now similar to passing the talking stick back and forth. And what I mean by that is we now take the time to just kind of be quiet and let the other one talk.
Yeah.
And we attempt to really try and let the other one get everything out that they want to get out, and that so we can really take the time to get a full understanding of what exactly they're trying to say.
Yes. So when it comes to like when you interrupt a person's like train of thought when they're talking, like when it comes to that, who does that affect the most? Like you or me?
Nah, it's me.
It's
It's
you.
100% me.
Yes.
Like, I need you to just say the whole thing. Like, she'll have bullet points, like, and then like
That type A-ness.
and she'd be like, okay, you said A, I'm on B, but she wants to go like A, then dot one, and I'm like, hey, no, let's just like we can come back to the top class. Just let me get the whole thing. I do a Q&A session.
Yes. And then I feel like when it comes to me, I don't like being interrupted for like the simple fact of I want to be able to really explain my point. Like I want you to understand where I'm coming from. And I think that's like a huge factor for me. It's like he's always saying like you are over explaining yourself.
You guys just gotta understand she does too. It's like, nah, I understand your point. You didn't have to say that last part. I got you.
Yeah. So when it comes to having the faith and doing the inner work helps you, yes, like it helps your soul, helps you deal with your mind, your emotions, and your actions or behaviors. But it also like really affects your relationships. It affects every area of your life. So when you choose to have the faith and do the inner work, it really like makes a difference, y'all. It makes a difference. Communication is so much smoother. One of the things that we also talked about is the 5 love languages.
Yes.
Do you want to expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, so the 5 love languages are just key points in a person's self that they can relate to with their partner. You have physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, gift giving, and I can't remember the 5th one.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah.
This is something that we had to put to the test and truly see if it applied to our relationship. Could this be what we need to like fully understand each other? And it really has worked out for the best over the years. You know, me and Alyssa, we've been together in total 13 years. 13 years. We've been married 6 of those years, and we started researching and using the love languages. I don't know, about the halfway mark, maybe.
Yeah.
About the halfway mark, yeah. And it's really just panned out for the better.
Yeah, and it like allowed us to see that normally you love your partner based on your love language. So my top 2 is quality time and gift giving, whereas his is physical touch and words of affirmation.
100%.
So we were totally like missing each other's love languages, but that helped us just be able to like focus on one another's language and also like understanding yourself, like what brings you love, what brings you joy. So yeah, we love that just learning about the love language. And if you haven't already, the book is called 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It's so good. I recommend it. But yeah, anything else that you want to add?
The only thing I will add is that, you know, me and Alyssa, again, we've been together 13 years, since freshman year of high school. So we've had the privilege, because it is a privilege, we've grown together. We've gotten to know each other. I think we've almost been together as long as we've been alive. Almost.
Yeah. I think we have like 2 or 3 more years.
2 or 3 more years.
Yeah.
Most people don't get that opportunity to do that with their spouse, right? So whether you're engaged, single, and you're looking, or you're married, it takes time to understand your partner, right? Mm-hmm. It's not a overnight sensation where everything clicks right then and there. even when we found out what the love languages are and we knew exactly what to do, it still took time, and it took a lot of like inner work to really apply those, because even when knowing the love languages, the communication still had to be there.
Yeah.
Right, because words just go beyond saying them, right, because they translate into your actions. But yeah, that's really all.
Yeah. So just continue to give yourself grace, give yourself the space to go on that process, to learn one another and have just, I guess, just to grow in yourself as well as each other. Like, you working on yourself doesn't stop just because you're in a relationship. Continue to do that. Continue to work on the inward parts of you and the things that you deal with and struggle with in secret. So yeah, I hope that this was beneficial. This was fun. Until next time, I hope that this was helpful. Bye, guys.